Time-Tronics, Beyond the Door. The story so far: at the school fair, Nadim buys the box that once had the magic key inside it. When a sinister man tries to get it, Mr. Mortlock, the school caretaker, prevents him. Who is Mr. Mortlock? Why does he call the man the enemy? And why is this box so important? And what will happen when the children run through the door that suddenly appears in the landscape? Chapter 1. What were the children thinking as they ran through the door? Their minds were racing. How would the man disappear in a shower of sparks before their eyes? Was he even a human? Wilma checked that everyone had made it. We're all safe. And Floppy too. Thank goodness, she breathed. Nadim still held the box that the man tried to snatch from them. Where are we? And what do we do now? He asked. They were in an empty hallway with doors leading off it. Let's try the first door, said Chip nervously. They pushed the door open and stepped into a vast room full of exhibits on display. It's like a museum, gasped Kipper. Everything looked strangely familiar. A robot, a Viking ship, and a lorry with a huge mirror on the back. In the center of the room was a rocket ship. From the ceiling hung a big plane with a yellow body and blue wings. Dresses and costumes hung on racks around the walls. This is amazing, gasped Biff. These are from adventures we had with the magic key when we were younger. This robot was in Storm Castle, cried Nadim. The big plane was in the Blue Eye Adventure, said Wolf. And there's the Rainbow Machine. There's something weird about all this, said Biff. Why are these things in here? I don't understand it. Nina said what they were all thinking. Magic key adventures were often scary, but they were fun. When the key glowed, we came back. This is different. What if something has gone wrong? Well, it must have something to do with this old box, said Nadim. We found the magic key in the box, said Kipper. That man wanted the box, but Mr. Mortlock zapped him. So the horrid man, this box, Mr. Mortlock, and the magic key are all connected in some way, said Nadim. But how? Let's go back to the hallway and try another door, suggested Wolf. Chapter 2. As they went back to the hallway, Floppy growled. A door was opening. It was the door they had come through from the park. The children gasped. Mr. Mortlock was running through the doorway. There was a flash of light and the door slammed shut. But it was not Mr. Mortlock. It was an old man. He had long white hair. His skin was leathery and lined. He smiled at them kindly, his blue eyes looking wise but sad. Who are you? gasped Wilma. You look like Mr. Mortlock, our school caretaker, only much older. I am a time guardian. My name is Mortlock, the old man replied. We are in the time vault. Outside here, I turned into Mr. Mortlock, the school caretaker. I have worked at your school for many years to protect you from danger. Danger? Exclaimed Nadim. Is it to do with the man who exploded in the park? But he wasn't a man at all, was he? Why was he so keen to get his hands on this box? You are right, said Mortlock. The man was not a human. All this has to do with the box you are holding, Nadim. Kipper remembered the exhibits on display in the other room. So you are behind the Magic Key adventures, he said. Yes, they were a test, said Mortlock. And you were so resourceful, brave, and clever. I could not have hoped for more. Biff was angry. A test for what? Magic Key adventures were exciting. What happened? Today was horrible. Mortlock held up his hand. I am sorry. This must be quite a shock for you all, but I need your help. Come with me. What I had to show you will make everything clear. Chapter 3. Mortlock led them into a laboratory. A huge vat made of thick glass was connected to a tangle of tubes and wires. Inside it was an inky darkness, blacker than anything the children had ever seen before. Flashes and sparks shot through the blackness like lightning in a storm. In this vat, the enemy, said Mortlock. Wyverns. Kipper felt the hair rise up on the back of his neck. The man you met today was a wyvern. Mortlock went on. He was not a human. He was made of dark energy you see and hear. The wyvern's aim is to destroy history and bring about darkness and confusion. As a time guardian, I protect time by seeking out wyverns and trapping them. What you see inside this vat is more terrible than you can imagine. It cannot be destroyed. It has to be trapped and must never escape. The children shuddered. An icy chill ran through them. Floppy looked at the dark vessel, lifted his head, and howled. Let's not stay here, said Mortlock.